So good morning everyone and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in this episode of my YouTube video, we are going to be talking about some currency pairs that are on top of my watch list. So today's date is 6th of May 2025. So let's look at my watch list and see the currency pairs that I'm looking forward to take a trade if in case it presents an opportunity. But currently it is giving us a 9 setups that it might give us an opportunity for us to take. So let's first of all move to USD card. So what am I seeing on USD card? So first of all, let's move to the economic calendar and see what is going to be happening. So today is 6th, as I said, today is 6th May 2025. So 6th May 2025, looking at the economic calendar by using forexfactory.com, we don't have any high impact news today. You get it? You don't have any high impact news today. You're having a clean day. So let's check the news too and see if there has been a high impact news or there's going to be there has been a high impact news on the currency pairs or the currency that you are going to be trading. So we are in good position to settle the war in Ukraine. Okay, so we don't have any high impact news today. So I think the market is going to be okay or cool to be trading it today. So let's first of all check USD card. So USD card was one currency pair that I was looking for, or I was looking for an opportunity to be taken on. So let's first of all do a chart breakdown on USD card. So moving to the monthly time frame on USD card, you have to first of all identify your reactional levels. So that's at the support and resistance level. So this one has candle has already broken. The candle has already broken below. So I think this one has been invalidated. This level has been invalidated. Looking at the weekly time frame, we're having some rejectional levels over here. So we turn into a line chart. You're having some rejectional levels over here. So you're having some rejectional levels over here at the weekly time frame. So moving to the daily time frame, with the daily time frame, so you have to first of all determine the trend at the daily time frame. So what's the daily time frame trend? So the daily time frame trend is what? An uptrend. Price just made an uptrend over here, just pulled back, consolidated. The moment it broke this one, it turns what? An uptrend. It just broke this one. It broke this change of trend over here. This candle broke this one and there was a change of trend. Price is currently pulling back, so you're expecting a continuation to this level. So we have seen that price is currently retesting on this level that you got at the weekly time frame exactly. So let's change it to a line chart to get to know the reactional level. So price, if in case price is coming down, you're expecting price to come to this level. That's what I'm expecting it to happen today. So this is the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, what's the trend at the daily time frame? At this point, the daily time frame trend is what? An uptrend. So let's move to the H4 time frame and see. So the H4 time frame currently is moving up. So we're expecting it to get rejected, or we are expecting a reaction over here. Price getting to that level, we're expecting a reaction at this point. So currently, I was expecting, if you watch the candle carefully, you'll notice that the candle opened with no wick at the bottom. So what I'm expecting is what we might get a pullback for price to maybe come to this level. Okay, expecting price to maybe give us a pullback. The reason why, or what is giving us a signal that price is going to move down is what? It's open with no bottom wick. Okay, so we can just, this can be just a pullback and price is going to come to this level before it will start moving up. So what I'm expecting on USD card is what? I'm expecting price to come to this level. When price comes to this level, that is when I would love taking a buy. But at this point, price is currently high. Price is currently in the middle of a range. So there's no opportunity for me to take a buy on USD card. So I'm expecting price to retrace, come back to this level, or maybe if it forms a support over here, if you get a support over here, maybe you get a long wick over here, then I will look for an entry. If price creates another support over here, then I will look for an entry. Then I will take the continuation of the trend. Other than that, then I'm expecting price to either pull back over here, then I'll take a buy. But if price refuses to move to this side, then I'm expecting price to create a long wick, a long bias exhaustion candle. Give me a long bias exhaustion candle. Then I'll look for an entry at the lower time frame, take a buy to this side. So that's what I'm expecting on USD card. So the next one, let's move to gold. So looking at gold at this morning, I think it has even started. It looks like it's starting to play out. So looking at gold at this point, if you look at the weekly time frame, so let's first of all look at the weekly time frame on gold. So on the weekly time frame on gold, there was an opportunity over here. There was an opportunity over here. There was a reactional level at this point on gold. At this point, looking at the daily time frame, the daily time frame too, we're having another reactional level over here on gold at the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, let's check the trend. The trend at the daily time frame over here is a downtrend, right? Price is a downtrend. So let's look at the H4 time frame. Let's first of all, so looking at the daily time frame, we're having this zone, gap over here. Okay, there was a miss price. There was an error in formation of price. So this gap is going to fill, and it has even filled already. So this gap, I'm expecting this gap to get filled. So when price decide to move up, I'm expecting it to get rejected at this point at the daily time frame. I'm expecting it to get rejected at this point. So moving at the day H4 time frame, so the trend at the H4 time frame is what? An uptrend. So there was another reactional level at this point over here. So what I'm expecting is what? I'm expecting a flip. So at this point, what we can do is what? To move to the lower time frame. So we have like 2 minutes for gold to what? For this candle to close. So if this candle close, what I'm expecting is what? Since it's on what? On this stronger area of interest, I'm expecting price to get to this side. I'm expecting price to get to this side on gold. It's looking good. So if the 30-minute candle close, we're having like 3 minutes for the 30-minute candle close. If the 30-minute candle close, the next flip, I'm expecting gold to buy heavily. Gold to buy heavily. So that's what I'm expecting on gold. Euro JPY was also one thing that I'm looking for, but I don't like taking Euro JPY. I don't like how it is forming, so I don't like taking. So at this point, the daily time frame is what? An uptrend on Euro JPY. Looking at the H4 time frame, price is currently has created a support over here, but price has really moved beyond. It has really moved far from the area of interest. So unless maybe it pulls back to the side before we can take the continuation of the trend. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel, give a like to the video so that the algorithm will recommend it to people who are new, who don't know the channel. So thank you all for watching. Bye bye.